What's up? What's going on, VC? My name is Rod. I'm your happy hippie, and it's a Sunday afternoon. Drinking a classic Coca-Cola, and wanted to hang out with you a minute, talk about some new finds I've got. I'm representing Metallica today. Speaking of Metallica, there's going to be a Metallica auction coming up July 31st. All proceeds going to Big Eric. And thank you to JD's Auction House for helping me organize that. Okay, as most of you, if you watch my videos, know, I have been on a buy-in hiatus. After a record store day in June, I said I wasn't buying anymore into the July drop. I bought one that day, but I've been doing some trading. I showed yesterday how I got a Lou Reed album for a box of 12-inch singles. Well, Wednesday of last week, I'm a little late on this, but that's okay, I had another box of all 12-inch singles. Now, most of those were from the early 90s, mid-90s, some really cool stuff. I took them down to McKays Books in Knoxville, and I got some really cool store credit. In fact, I got over $50 in store credit for them, plus these two albums. Lit a Feet, Let It Roll. It's a sentimental album for me because I saw them on this tour, and I had friends that were older than me that had saw Lit a Feet in the late 70s and stuff, but this was like their comeback album. I remember going to the concert. I had the CD, Lit a Feet, Let It Roll. A lot of cool stuff on this album. I forgot how much I enjoyed it. I'll show you a picture of the band. These guys kicked ass, man. Of course, Low George, no longer with him at this time. He had passed away 10 years earlier, probably. Really, really fun album. Enjoyed the concert that night. I enjoyed the CD, and I'm really enjoying the album. I've already played it once. Also at McKays Books, I saw this. Omar and the Howlers. You may not be familiar with this, but I was. This was a part of our format at Texas Rebel Radio. We're an Americana station. We also specialized in Texas music, Texas rock, Texas folk, and we blended it with a little AAA music. So we were one of the first Americana stations, and this really went well with that format. This was a harder rocking band, that Texas bluesy sound. I've never seen this on vinyl, and I text my former program director. I was a music director. He was my boss man, my good friend JD Rose, who I love very much, like a brother. And he even said he doesn't ever remember seeing it on album. Omar and the Howlers, some great stuff on this. If you like that Texas rockin' kind of sound, has Hard Times in the Land of Plenty, which was a radio hit for him in that area, in that part of the world. Also, Dancing in the Canebrake. And they've had other albums out. This was the band that opened up for Tom Petty. I didn't get to see that show when he came to, it was either Austin or San Antonio. Fantastic album. Omar and the Howlers. If you can find this album, like in your bargain bin or wherever, I encourage you to pick it up if you like just good time Texas rock and roll. But they also gave me a real good gift card at McKays for those box of old radio singles. And we had to go. My daughter was in a hurry. My oldest daughter was with me. Casey. Hey, Casey. Love you. And she had to get to work, so I couldn't spend a lot of time there. But I'm going back, and I'm going to blow that credit card. Not credit card, but, you know, the card they gave me for store credit. But Casey was nice enough to give me a gift card she had for a thrift store called CARM. CARM stands for Knoxville Area Rescue Mission. All proceeds go to the homeless shelter. Well, she had a gift card there, and I went in, and they have 99-cent CDs. And let me show you what I got. Again, not spending a penny. This was a gift from my daughter, a gift card. Bob Dylan at Carnegie Hall. There's a promo copy of it. It was probably, by looking at it, I wouldn't say radio. It was probably for a record store for them to play. So people would want to know what it is and want to buy it. Really glad I got this. Stone Free, tribute to Jimi Hendrix. Played this in radio, and it had some great stuff on here. The Cure, the Do Purple Haze. Eric Clapton does Stone Free. Got the Spin Doctors on here. You got Jeff Beck and Seal doing Manic Depressant. And that's a really killer version of that song. The Pretenders, Bold as Love. Slash with Paul Rogers. And the Band of Gypsies. And I remember playing that one well. Living Color does Ghost Town Traffic. Or excuse me, Crosstown Traffic. Living Color. That brought back a lot of memories. I remember playing that one. Cool CD. Also, the Cars. I don't have... Do I have any Cars in my collection? Yeah, I got Candy-O. But I got their greatest hits. 99 cents. Played that on the way home. And this, I can't believe, was 99 cents. David Gilmour, On an Island. Has a little booklet with it. I'm sure a lot of you are familiar with this album, this CD. I had heard of it, but I never heard it. I heard of it, never heard it. And David Gilmour for 99 cents, no brainer. This is one I have on album. That's the wrong price tag. That must have been someone who had paid that much for it before they traded it in. 99 cents for the Talking Heads' Little Creature. Have it on album. I had this when I was a teenager. This is a very fun album. I know people don't mention this as a favorite Talking Heads album, but it actually is one of my favorite Talking Head albums. Holds a lot of memories. It's just a fun album. Road to Nowhere. Cool album. There's a song in there about he's just a little plaything, let's wake him up. My nephew was about 2 years old when that came out, and I used to joke with my sister, let's wake him up and play with him. Paul McCartney with the beautiful Linda McCartney on the cover. Have not played this one yet. 99 cents, why not? Plus I had the $10 gift card, and this one I was shocked to find. This is a friend of mine, James McMurtry. I haven't seen him in 25 years, but yeah, I call him a friend because we were cool like that. Childish Things. James McMurtry, man, who is the son of Larry McMurtry, the guy who wrote Lonesome Doves. And James is the definition of laid back. Comes in the booth when we interviewed him. We interviewed him probably 10 times. Always had a hat on, not a fedora type hat. Ask him a question, yeah, no. He had an album that was produced, Levelland. It was produced by John Mellencamp. And I remember J.D. Rose was like, how was it like working with John Mellencamp? It was all right. Just so laid back, dude. This is one of his later ones. Not my favorite by James, no offense. The stuff he made in the 90s was incredible. He was a staple of Americana radio back in the day. Back when there was a dozen stations doing it, man. McMurtry, he's the man. His son's a musician now. I forget what band he's in. Been a long time since I've talked to James. James, if by any chance you're watching this video, man, hit me up. Rod Bear misses you, man. Anyway, that was my pickups from Carm, thanks to my daughter. I also got this book. I showed this to Rachel. The Beatles. Haven't broken into the book yet, but a Beatles book. No brainer. It all came to $10. They said, "Are you a senior?" "Well, what's your definition of a senior?" And they said, 55 and older. I said, yeah. And they said, "We need your ID." I was getting carded, man. I'm not buying beer. What do you need my ID for? So I showed them my ID. I got a senior discount. Never done that before, I don't think. But anyway, still not buying music. But it was cool to hustle up some music from a couple of the stores I'd mentioned. Plus, my daughter gave me the generous gift of that gift card. So thank you, Casey, baby, for that. Sunday afternoon, I got some shout-outs to give. I should have did this at first, because people usually don't watch it to the end of the video. Billet, the Vinyl Verse, said something on my video yesterday, a comment I found hilarious when I was talking about trading those 12-inch singles in on the Lou Reed. He called it trade and treat. Trade and treat. Bill, that's hilarious. That's my new saying. Shout outs right now. Shout outs. Listen up, guys. All the World's a Stage. Go check his channel out. It's fantastic. He sells coffee mugs and stuff like that to promote his channel. Bald-headed dude, man. Real laid back. Not that being bald is bad. I'm just describing him. Great taste in music. Musically obsessed. Great freaking channel. A through Z Music Haven. A through Z Music Haven. He needs more subscribers, man. Let's get him up there. He shows some really cool stuff. Hub Tunes is having a contest. Don't forget to check out Hub Tunes and enter his contest. He's doing good, man. He's almost at like 600 subs. But let's get him to 1,000. And my good friend Zach Blabbeth, who's been around the VC forever. He's had a couple different channels. He's having a contest. Shout out to me, myself, and my vinyl. He's another dude who's decided to abstain from buying albums and music for a little bit and focus on the ones he has. Good family man, me, myself, and my vinyl. I can't say enough about him. I really like that dude. Two from the Trunk. Great channel. And here is a request. 1441 Engraving, please come back to making videos. We miss you. 1441 Engraving had a wonderful channel. He kind of chilled out with it. He's busy with life. I get that, but we miss you. Jam on Vinyl, Mike Zags. His channel is gone, but he still goes by the name Mike Zags. Bro, make a video, man. We love seeing what you had. Mike is a school teacher, so he had a great presence, a way to present the music. And, everyone out there, man, I love all your channels. I do. The VC is just such a great place. I can't say enough about it. Peace. Remember, take a minute out of your day just to be nice for somebody, even if it's holding a door for somebody. It goes a long way, man. Kindness. Let's show kindness, people. No time to hate.